Hey everybody, Pandi here of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. Welcome to the live stream. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to make sure that you blow dry on that like button on your way in and prepare to enjoy the show. We will be getting started momentarily here. Again, thank you so much for taking a moment to come on over and spend a little time with your girl. And again, we will be getting started momentarily. So kick back, relax, grab your snacks, your beverages, and we will be jumping right on into this chit chat. Enjoy the music, relax, and welcome. Good morning or good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hey, Gigi. At work, but here. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Gigi, oh my God. I gotta make my way back over there. Friday evenings have been a whirlwind for me since I started hosting those Drop the Link Day lives on Friday nights. And then throughout the week, I'd be so tired from work coming in here. I'd be crashing early. But I still be catching up with the replays. I got to make my rounds around to all the people that I'm connected with, which is why I scheduled this live so that I could connect and reconnect with my core group of supporters and friends. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's weekend is off to a great start. I know that mine is very peaceful, relaxing Saturday afternoon. It's kind of stormy here in South Carolina. So perfect day to stay home and just kind of get caught up on some things. I am actually going to be chilling around the house, do some cleaning. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Thank you so much for popping in, Ben. I don't have any, it's not going to be like a planned event or game night or game day, I should say. I'm literally just coming on just what the title says on the thumbnail. Let's catch up. Because I had to go back. You know how sometimes you think about stuff and you like, you know what? I need to revamp some things, tweak some things, get back to the basics. And in the beginning, when I was first coming on YouTube last year, I would always come and sit down and just have my random lives. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much for stopping in. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, Ben. And thank you again for stopping in. I appreciate it. I would always come live and just have random conversations. And that's really how I got to know a lot of people. And I feel that's really how people got to know me. So, since I now have the luxury of having the weekends off, I was like, okay, I'm going to take some time on Saturday just to kind of catch up, reconnect with everybody, see how everybody's doing, because I haven't been able to make my way around to everyone. Hey, prepping ain't easy. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, my goodness. Just catching up. I am really, you know who I would really like to see, and I really hope they pop in here, is our brother from another mother, Latu. I have not seen him in a long time, and I miss seeing him. I miss talking with him. And so that was the other reason that I wanted to have an early live stream this Saturday afternoon, because I would love to catch up with him, see how he's doing, and just catch up with everybody, you know, hoping that everyone is doing well in their prospective channels. To the subscribers that are not content creators, just hoping everyone is doing well. We are still smack dab in the middle of, this ongoing crisis all over the place. Certain reports we see, it says things are improving, but then in other areas, things are still kind of crazy and very high risk. So just checking in, I don't know what you would call that, but a check in, a quick check in. Hey, Katie Moore, what's up? Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out, I want to say this because I have to remember to say this now. Shout out to my new channel members. I am so happy and grateful that you all have decided to support and rock with Pandi's Peeps. I greatly appreciate that. I don't take it for granted at all. And speaking of that, I want to talk a little bit about that because I would like to get something a little bit more structured going. So maybe at another time, maybe I'll have a private live for the few members that I do have, just so that you guys can kind of help me brainstorm a little bit more, because trying to come up with ideas to offer that are specifically curated towards you all. Your favorite video subject is fair game again. Hey, Jessica Hicks. Good morning or good afternoon. Well, it is afternoon, but you know what? It feels like morning because I've been up. Up. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. We are just chopping it up, chitting and chatting, catching up. And I just wanted to kind of talk about some things. It's pretty much an open conversation. Hey, it's all hot air. Good morning and welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you guys. You guys know, usually for the most part, when we see each other and we're like in those fast moving live streams, such as Drop the Link Day. Oh, thank you, Prepping. I was like, let me change my little avatar pic. People probably getting tired of looking at them same old pics, and I felt like I was looking a little cute there, so I was like, let me change it. So thank you. But no, when we're out like grinding, hustling and bustling. Hey, Saya Rose, welcome, and thank you guys so much for being here. Let's say for example, the oh, thank you, it's all hot air. Thank you so much. Old girl, look, y'all, I'll be 46 years old next month. So when you find a decent picture, you want to rock with that. My chief of police is a bad guy. Oh, ooh, Ben. Okay, that sounds kind of deep right there. When we are networking, I'll say, in those fast-paced live streams, hey, Maki, welcome and thank you for being here. Your photo's a few months old. Yes, Jessica, girl, that picture I had was so old. It was probably from last year. And I literally was in my work scrubs. Okay, it was nothing flattering or appealing about it at all. At all. Oh no, Ben. We gonna pray over that situation. Oh my God, Maki, I thought when I said Machi, the last time you said I was pronouncing it wrong. Mashi. Okay. Boom. Mashi. I said Maki, and I just knew I was saying it right. I got you. But yeah, the pics, I wanted to update that, try to bring a little fresh new touch and just kind of touch and chit chat with y'all because, like when we're out grinding, hustling and bustling, we don't really get a chance to get to know the people, right? Like, and I do try to make my rounds and come around to everybody's channel that I support and that support me. But I can't make everything. So a lot of times if I see that you guys are live, I'll drop down in your chats and spend at least 15, 20 minutes, listen to the topic, comment, and engage because that's important, but you also have to work your channel. And I find that here lately, I've been doing a lot of cross supporting and I had forgot the basic things that I did to get to my initial 1K and to get to my initial 4K watch time hours. And that was going live. So just trying to get back to the basics. So I was like, okay, let me update my picture. Let me schedule a live stream because I'll be honest with you. On a Saturday and I don't have to work and it's storming and raining outside, Pandi would have still been up under them covers. Okay, probably dozing off and on watching Lifetime. But I was like, no, let me get up, let me get motivated, and I want to come on and just talk with you all. So I do have a couple things that I want to talk about, and you guys in the chat definitely feel free to chime in. This is not a structured live stream or anything like that. But I wanted to talk about just like trending news and shout out. See, I be getting all skipped around. Shout out to my few channel members. I thank you guys and appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Okay. Also, I am setting a goal for myself that if I can get to, where am I at? 2,000. When I get to my 2,000 subscribers, which I think I'm about 500 off. Look, that's a goal. Ain't no way I'm going to get 500 subscribers, but you never know. But when I do hit that goal, I want to do a really, really nice giveaway. So you guys may see some videos popping up on that, just promoting that. I also have some wig reviews coming up, which I'll have some premieres and uploads coming on that. And of course, I got some TV reviews lined up. Those are like my typical standard videos that come out each week. Also, I have been working on creating a playlist with some soundscapes, something that you can kind of relax and meditate to. And I've been introducing them in short clips just to get y'all, a little sample, get you a taste of what I'm working on. And so I hope that you guys have had a chance to take a look at them and update. Chime in, kind of let me know what your thoughts are. If it's something that you would think is relaxing that you'd be able to listen to, or, just chime in and give me your feedback. You know what it is. It's been like waterfalls, beaches, sunsets, that type of thing with smooth music, just something to relax to. Because, like I said, we working. Oh, thank you, Ben. Most women got at least one. So yeah, the beach sounds are awesome. And speaking of that, Primpin, that brings me to my next point. Because most of us that are in here do have channels. I found this cool website, and it is called zapsplat.com. They have free sound effects that are downloadable for free. And if you had a chance to check out my short video with the beaches and the water sets, Jessica's like, I was waiting for somebody to say that because my homegirl Janet be like, no, I don't wear no wigs. See, Jessica has that beautiful full head of long hair, and prepping ain't easy too. And to be honest with you, my hair is not short. And I have to tell people that all the time too, because my husband don't get it. He's like, I don't know why you wearing them wigs. I don't understand. Like, why don't you do something with your hair? I literally wear them for the fashion and for the style, not because I'm bald-headed. You know what I'm saying? And I literally didn't start even fooling with wigs until I got in my late 30s, early 40s. So I think it's just a stage we go through. But you never know. You never know, because you couldn't have told me 15, 20 years ago that I'd even pick up a wig. But it is what it is. But back to this beach sound. The beach sounds, the waterfalls. I initially was Google searching, trying to find sound effects for, like when, let's say, a game show, like Price is Right or something. When people get the wrong answer and it'll be like, bah! That's what I was Googling because, I host the game nights. So I was trying to find some funny sound effects so that the next time I host my game night, I could like ring the buzzer or whatever when people play or pick the wrong answer. That's what I went looking for. And so I stumbled across this website. It's called zapsplat.com. They have every sound effect that you can possibly think of, guys, and it's free. You simply download them for free. I think they require that you sign up with an email, and of course, they're going to try to market to you. And there is like a premium service that they offer, but just like Canva and those type of sites, you don't have to pay for the premium service. You can definitely utilize the free clips. And yeah, it was really cool because if you listen to that little 2-minute video I have with the beaches, those waterfalls sound, I mean, the beach wave sounds crashing up on the rocks sound amazing. I can't wait to actually load that into OBS and try it and let it run as a live stream because I think that would be very relaxing. Very relaxing. So I wanted to just share that with you guys. Because we are small content creators. You may be looking for some sound effects. You never know. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yes, the beat sounds are relaxing, help you sleep, don't have a wig. um, Ben, okay. Yes, men wear extensions too. I don't even know where to start. Jessica says, I think most women use them just to switch it up maybe one day. Yeah, absolutely, Jessica. A lot of the wig guru channels that I'm subscribed to that have like 20,000 or more subscribers, every last one of them, and there's like 4 of them that I've been following for the past 4 years. Um, they all have long hair, but these women rock the heck out of some wigs, and it's literally just for fashion. It's just for fashion. Yes, Jessica Hicks. It is actually software, and I'm actually just learning about it. You can make a lot of cool sound effects, a lot of cool features and things you can use with your live streaming. So like you see people that are like running the playlist or the live streams with the waterfalls or the river rapids or the beach sunsets, and they're just running overnight, and you see like they have all these thousands of people in their chat. They usually do that with OBS. A lot of people who are even more advanced do like cool special effects. It's just a very fancy software that I'm just getting introduced to and trying to dibble and dabble with just to kind of enhance my channel a little bit. And at the end of the day, it's all about increasing the watch time, right? Yes, Web Savvy does have that. And come on now, look at her name, Web Savvy. She's good at it. Her videos are really nice too. And yes, that is through OBS. So I'm trying to learn that and get a little bit more experience, get my feet wet a little bit, because the thing is, once you get to that initial 4,000 watch time hours on YouTube, you have to be able to maintain it. You have to be able to maintain it. And if you're not consistently putting out content on your channel, you will find that your hours will start to decrease. Now, I had always heard that prior to getting monetized, and I never really understood what people were talking about until I got a little stagnant and I started sitting around and not really doing anything on the channel because I figured, okay, I've reached monetization. I can kind of sit back and just, take a chill pill. Nah, it don't work that way. Because honestly, for every day, hey, Coach Sherry, good afternoon, and thank you so much for popping in. Every day that you sit around and you don't do any type of engagement or interaction on your channel, your hours in your analytics actually drop, and they drop very rapidly and very significantly. That is why I always have something. I try to do something with my channel at least 3 times a week just to keep it in the YouTube algorithm, and also to keep my supporters engaged. Let them know, hey, Pandi ain't went nowhere. I know y'all might be looking for me. She's still here. You know what I mean? She's still here. Oh, thank you guys for sharing this afternoon with me. I appreciate it. And this is the stuff I love, right? We're not, oh, let me drop this link. Let me drop this link. Let me connect with this person. It's no hustle and bustle, right? We're just chitting and chatting. We're just talking as men and women, supporting one another and having lighthearted conversations. This is what I love to do, especially on a stormy Saturday afternoon. Y'all, this is why I'm not on camera. I got my bathrobe on. I got my gown on. I got my bonnet on my head. Hey, Jazzy Nicole. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I really do. Because sometimes, and let me say this, sometimes on YouTube, I think I'm about a year and a half into it. I feel that it is very easy to get burnt out. It can be very overwhelming at times. And I'm just speaking on myself. When you are so supportive and you know the YouTube game, in order to receive support, you have to support. So you already come into this thing knowing, you've made your connections, you need to make your rounds, you need to be in their live streams, you need to be commenting on videos. The facts of the matter is, the more that you grow, we all only have, child, come on now, bonnet gang. I'm sitting here chiseling in my bonnet. Yes, ma'am. Sipping on my coffee. So you make your rounds and you try to get around to everyone that supports you. But we all only have. Okay, Jessica. And you guys, Jessica Hicks be having some really, really nice information over there because she's an HR specialist, guys. And with this difficult time that we're in, people are getting let go, people are dealing with unemployment issues. I love the fact that I'm connected to such a diverse group of people. And that brings me back around to my point. You can find yourself, it becomes overwhelming because you find yourself going around, and we all only have 24 hours in a day, right? So you try to get around and support everyone that you're connected with. And then when you don't really see that same support coming back to you, it's like, oh my goodness, my views are down. Oh my goodness, I only had 5 views on this. Or, oh my God, I went live and I only had 2 people show up. I'm telling you, you just have to stay the course. Just stay the course. I've honestly learned and came to the realization that don't even look at the numbers, Pandi. Don't even trip. Don't even trip off the numbers. Don't trip off the thumbs down. Don't trip off the trolls. None of that stuff, because you will literally drive yourself crazy if you pay attention to those 3 things. The subscriber numbers, the views, I guess that's 4 things. The thumbs down and the trolls. I say don't do anything that is out of your comfort zone. Just be your unique, genuine, authentic self. But do you? And I have to agree with what Coach Sherry just said there about sometimes YouTube just doesn't fit into the balance of my day. And that is so accurate right there, Coach Sherry, because Lord knows I'm a giver. And, I feel like because I've been in the shoes of someone who maybe only has 16 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But they're out here really working hard and grinding, trying to produce content and actually have really good content, but they're trying to make a presence for themselves. I love when I stumble across those type of people. I will share them on my community tab. I will share them on IG or Twitter or whatever, especially when they have good talent. Because, hey, I'm content. Welcome. Welcome to the chit chat. We just chatting it up content. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm just talking. You know how it is when you ain't really able to catch up and connect. That's what I'm doing. Cause I got time. I got time today. So I'm catching up. We ain't doing no drop the link. We ain't networking. We just talking about the different things. So what I was saying was, I agree with what Coach Sherry says. Sometimes it just doesn't fit into your day. Now, there's pros and cons with that too, especially when you find yourself monetized, guys, because I didn't realize, and this is why I'm speaking on these things, because I want to be straight up with you guys. For me, um coming into becoming monetized, I was on a grind. I was on a cold grind. You hear me? Hey, Vance. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for popping in here. I was on a cold grind trying to get to that 4K watch time hours, okay? Because I was like, ooh, monetization. And you don't recognize what it is all about, what it's cracked up to be. And so you get there. And like I was just saying, the less engagement that you have on your channel, and let's say, oh, let's take myself for example. You get to the place and you're like, oh, okay, now that I'm here, I done got there, I'ma chill, I'ma fall back and I'm not gonna do nothing. Honey, them hours will start dropping so fast. You will start to see your watch time go down so quick. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. Just make sure, hey, one sexy Southern Belle. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you guys have a plan in place just to keep some type of engagement or um, some type of content consistently coming out on your channel. I would say at least 3 to 5 times a week, more if you can. But if, like Coach Sherry says, sometimes YouTube just doesn't fit into your day, then you have to work accordingly, because it can get overwhelming, especially like if you support a lot of people, you know, like me, I try to get around to everyone who supports me. I try to catch up on a replay. If I see your live, I'll try to jump down in your live and support you that way. If I see you having a premiere, but like I said, we all only got 24 hours in our day. Okay. So just trying to get around and be a support to everyone that supports you, that in itself can be overwhelming, right? But you have to do it. It's the YouTube game. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So just trying to find that balance exactly. Also, what Vern said, pre-schedule those videos. Marquita83 actually shared that with me. I want to say a few months ago. And I had never even thought of that. And honestly, that's what I try to do. Now that I've switched positions at work and I have the weekends free and I'm no longer working 2 jobs, praise the Lord, I have the weekends free. So now, oh, thank you, Jessica Hicks. I love Jessica Hicks HR videos, you guys. This is why I big up her, okay? She's very well spoken. She does a great job at presenting the information, and her videos are short and sweet, okay? So how could you not love her? Plus, she's a very pretty woman. So you guys, definitely, if you're not connected to Jessica, connect with Jessica, okay? But if you have the time, I know a lot of people are like, oh no, I don't do uploads, I just go live. I am telling you, if you have the time, I try to do like at least 2 to 3 pre-recorded videos. Okay? It is about that coin once you monetize. And if you ain't keeping that content consistently flowing on your channel, I tell you, I stopped for about 2 days once I got there because I was grinding so hard. I was tired. I was burnt out. But I started looking at my numbers and I was like, what the hell? Why is my numbers in the negative? And I hurried up and quickly peep game that, okay, this is what happens when you're monetized. So I literally had to grind out a few videos and a few premieres and then go live a few times and get my numbers back up into a positive. So now I fully understand what it is when people say it don't stop once you become monetized. You still literally have to work as hard You still literally have to do what you did prior to getting monetized if you want to be able to maintain it. You know, it's just, and then even like now, trying to find time where, okay, I'm not doing a structured live stream. There is no real format or topic. I just want to connect with my people because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I've got what, 1,400 subscribers. I like to say supporters. I don't like to refer to people as subscribers. Those are my supporters because they're supporting me. They're supporting my channel. They're actually viewing my content. So you got 1,400 supporters, right? I don't want to just never come and engage with them. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm glad I was able to actually not procrastinate because Lord knows I want to still be in my bed. I'm chilling. I'm still in my gown and my bonnet, sipping on my coffee. I might go back in my bed, but I like to come down and just chit chat with you all, see how everybody's doing, um, engage, share tips, get feedback. And, if there's anything that I can share that might help you, I'm always here for it. And if there's anything that you may have that might help me, I'm always here for it. Right, Coach Sherry. As team members, you want people to feel included and you want them to feel valued because just as easy as they hit that subscribe button, honey, they can hit that unsubscribe button. It worked that way. It works that way. So, yeah, that is what has been up with me. Really just trying to navigate it all, balance it all. YouTube, work, home, and family. You like sleep on or lounge around days? Yes. Woo, Jazzy Nicole, that's what today is too. I am going to do some house cleaning though, but I'm going to sleep a little bit first. My husband just went out. I texted him and told him what cleaning supplies to bring home because he had to go to work. But I'm chilling because I've been ripping and running all week. And then also, now that we are doing the drop the link day live streams, that's 7 days a week. And even on the days when we're not hosting, we're moderating for each other. That is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, but it's not a sacrifice that I'm complaining about because it's still a win-win. You're still out there, you're still engaging, you're visible to people, that may not have otherwise seen you. So I actually welcome that, but it is a balance. It is a balance. Exactly, Burns. And you have to switch it up like that sometimes. I haven't been doing lives in a long time. I feel like it's probably been about a month. And so I just recently started back. I had gone to more uploads and more premieres. And I strongly push premieres, people, because you have the ability to upload your uploaded content. It's fully edited. You can throw a voiceover on it if you do tutorials or reviews. And guess what? Schedule it as a premiere and you will get the same watch time as if it was a live stream. And you can be right in the chat watching it in real time with your supporters. Okay? So if you are not yet monetized and you're grinding to get to those 4,000 watch time hours, I strongly push premieres. I strongly push them. Yes. Yes, indeed. I am just enjoying things though right now. I'm enjoying the way things are going. I'm so glad that I was able to turn those numbers around though, because that was one thing that I guess it may have been explained to me, but I didn't have an understanding of until it actually happened to me. Who knew that you would start losing hours immediately once you go from unmonetized to monetized? Those numbers then shift. Okay. And I was like, hold the hell up. What is going on with my watch time hours? So I'm giving y'all a heads up. Okay. Giving you a heads up. I had to do some hustling some hustling and crank out some serious content. And it took me about a week to turn things around, but I was able to turn things around. And this is why I say it's been a challenge for me personally, because I do support a lot of people. I go around and I support a lot of people, and I moderate for several people. Okay? And that in itself is a sacrifice. But I do what I do because I genuinely care about the people that I support. I genuinely rock with them, and I want to see everybody win. YouTube is such a big enough and large enough platform that there's absolutely no reason why all of us, especially as smaller content creators, can't get in here and carve our way out, our own path, in whatever lane it is that you're in. If you're offering up verbal commentary, if you're offering up tutorials, reviews, human resources advice, motivational speaking, whatever your niche is, there's absolutely no reason that you cannot get on here and build your own path and be successful. Oh, yes. Good point, Verns. Good point. Be aware that you also need to put money on the side for taxes. You will get a 1099, and you definitely do need to pay taxes. So all those people that you see, like the bigger YouTubers, you see all them red super chats because they getting $20 or more. Because I done seen people crack 500 alive, on a low end. You best to have that tax money come the end of the year. Coach Sherry at Burns Young Closet asked me a deep question last week. She asked me, what is my next goal after I grow and get monetized? That's been on my mind all week. That's a real question. What then? Very true. I definitely agree. That is a question that I've been weighing heavily on my mind, I feel like, for the last 6 months. Honestly, because what I've been doing is trying to stay true to myself and consistent in doing, this is the question I came to, or the realization, I should say. Pandi, what did you do to get here? Okay, this is what you did to get here. You need to continue doing it. Now is not the time to slack off. If you know that you've been doing TV show reviews, you've been doing product reviews, you've been doing wig reviews, you've been hosting a game night here and there, you need to consistently do those things. Now, for me, I also knew that I want to branch out. I want to kind of go in a little bit of a different direction. So how do I incorporate that and, transition that into what I already have going on? So that's where I'm at with it, and eventually I do want to take some of the opportunities. Like, I love that I dropped into, it was a live stream. Was that last weekend? I think it was last weekend, Verns. And you had a panel. No, you didn't have a panel. You had a gentleman on there. I cannot remember his name, but he was giving some dang good tips. I was sitting over here with my notepad. Yes. I was sitting over here with my notepad taking notes because he was giving some tips on branding and, how to reach out to the sponsors and things of that sort, and just how to, take your monetization up a step outside of just YouTube. And I thought that was very good information. And I love the fact that everyone is so transparent and sharing. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, honey. I have my notepad. I sure did. I am Content said it does become a challenge to stay consistent, especially working full time. Facts upon facts, I am Content, because that be what be going on with your girl. I be at work like, oh my God, I'm tired. I'm tired. But you know what? What do? You can't. You got to do what you got to do. So it's just trying to find a balance. Vern said, if I may, Pandi, reach out to the sponsors you want to sponsor you, make a media kit and a rate sheet. Absolutely. Verns, I have actually been researching that. Hey, Boss Life Online, thank you so much for hopping in. Now, someone else mentioned that to me last year, Verns, um, about the media kit. I don't know if I ever heard about the rate sheet though. And when I started looking into it, I got overwhelmed. And I will admit that I began to procrastinate, but I do still have the information. I do still have the information, so I'll definitely look into that. Also, I have my hands because of the and more on my name. I have my hands in a lot of different pots. So I'm also trying to find a way to bring it all together and balance it. You know what I mean? But definitely, I do need to do that because one of the wig gurus who I've been following for a few years, she's got like 15,000 subscribers. She's been on YouTube for several years, and I was so surprised because I reached out to like three of them. She was the only one to respond back to me and actually give me the tips and answers to the questions that I posed about how to proceed and get in touch with the companies that do the wigs. And so that was actually, you know, I was happy. I was happy in that she even responded and was answering my questions. Let's see. Jessica Hicks says, I had a friend that really wasn't understanding. I was telling her that it takes a lot of time to make and edit these videos. She thought I just recorded and posted it. Yes, Jessica, people that aren't on YouTube do not understand all that it takes to actually be a successful YouTuber. You're absolutely correct. Your family don't understand because my husband be looking at me like, really? I am content said, that is a huge obstacle figuring what to do as you change and want to reflect that in your content. Yes, absolutely. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Jazzy Nicole, yes, same here with work. I'm on my phone a lot anyway for work and in a live at the same time. Yeah, I find myself doing that too. Coach Sherry, yes, I created a rate sheet because even though I'm not monetized, a sponsor reaches out interested in sponsoring my Friday lives. That is awesome, Coach Sherry. That is awesome. And that's really good because I love the way that you have your setup. So that would be great. Um, at least she answered. Yes, she did. And she told me that, keep in touch and get a little bit more information. But my whole thing is I need to get a better understanding of the media kit though. Now, when you guys say rate sheet, is that like setting a price for your particular services on like what you want to be paid for whatever it is that you're outsourcing? I'm trying to understand exactly what that is and how it works. Of course, I'm sure I'll have to Google it and do some research. What did Primpin say? The email. Oh, she's talking to I'm content. Okay. This is awesome. This is awesome, y'all. I think I just heard my husband come in the door. Hopefully he brought them cleaning supplies I asked him to get. Okay. Yes, Vern says, what you want to charge for a link, a shout out, a promo. Okay. I'm going to have to definitely do some research on that. That makes sense. I'm familiar with the media kit. Oh, okay. I see, Coach Sherry. Okay. Y'all are schooling me. This is why I like to have these type of impromptu live streams, because I get a chance to share information and you guys get a chance to share information with me. I don't ever get on here and profess to know everything. I'm still learning right alongside of y'all, okay? That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea, Burns. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, that was pretty much what was going down with me, y'all. Just getting off to a peaceful weekend, catching up on some well needed rest from ripping and running these YouTube streets. You know how we do. 7 days a week, team drop the link day, maintaining our independent and individual channels. That is a job within itself. Keeping the content cranking, home life, work life, family life. You know, it's all something that just needs to be balanced and maintained. And definitely not sweating the numbers. It has been, let me just address this. It has been a lot of buzz going around on the YouTube streets about the purge. We all seen the effects of it. We already know this is what YouTube do. This ain't nothing new, right? They purge every once in a while. Now, for the most part, I think we all pretty much understand if you have supporters on your channel that are just there in number, but yet, they're not coming to your lives. They're not ever commenting on your videos. You're not going over to their channel. Chances are, when YouTube does their purge to clean things up, you're going to lose those people because there's been no interaction. So the system is going to take them away. Now, I think I lost 20 to 25 people in the last couple of days. And of course, when I initially first saw it, I was like, what the heck? But knowing the system and how it works, come on now. Now, I've heard people saying they've lost way more. But the thing is, you do have to be careful if you are one to frequent growth streams. Okay? In particularly growth streams that are like in other countries, because a lot of times they are the grab and dash. You see about 5011 links being dropped in the live stream. These people ain't talking to you. You don't know. They barely speak in the same language and they just dropping links. Okay. You got to be careful with those kind of things, because when YouTube do they purges, which they gonna do, they do them all the time, then people are going to fall away. And half the time, them folks will subscribe to you, and before that live is even ended, they done already unsubscribed. Okay? They done already unsubscribed, boo. Yeah, they done hit you with the whammy. 5011, Burns, 5011. Yes. Coach Sherry said, I'm looking at the purge as a blessing. I lost quite a few, but at least I know who's left are true blue. That's right. That's right. Canva and Power Director are good for that. Okay, that's advice. Back to Jessica. Wow, Coach Sherry, good idea with doing recaps of your lives. By the way, you have nicely shaped eyebrows. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. Let me see. I'm just scrolling back up because I think I missed some questions. Are these any tools you're using that are good for creating cool intros? I don't know what I missed, but I do know that in regards to creating the cool intros, those few that Vern's listed there, those are all good. I have never used the YT Maker though, but I do love using Canva. And I just recently downloaded the Power Director because I heard you mention that, Vern's. So I did download it. I just haven't done anything with it yet because I need to play with it and figure out how to do it. And then, like I said, I just recently found that zapsplat.com for free sound effects. Because, like I said, I went on there looking I wanted some funny sounding, like the game show buzzers when people guess the wrong answer, because I do host game nights. And I went in there looking for that, and I actually found the dang waves crashing off the rock sound. And I've been trying to dibble and dabble with those soundscapes. So they are free, guys. So if you're in need of some free sound effects, you can go in there and grab them. And let's see. Yes, Boss Life said that's why I don't go to those anymore since last year. And when they came up, and then we came up with DTL, something we know works. Absolutely, Boss Life. And I would say the same thing. It's been about a year for me too, because last year I was in grind mode. I ain't even gonna front about that. I was trying to get my 1,000 subscribers, and I was trying to get my 4,000 watch time hours. But slowly but surely, I started to peep game that these folks are not really sticking with me. Hey, good afternoon, Drew's Food Reviews. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, the sound site again, Coach Sherry. It is zapsplat.com. It's ZAPSPLAT.com. They have a paid version and the free version. But of course, your girl got the free ones. And if you've had a chance to listen to my little 2-minute video on the intro to my waves and sunsets, beach sunsets, because I'm trying to create a playlist with those soundscapes, because of course I participate in Team Build with Geo, and I'm trying to add to my 20-hour playlist, but I'm trying to create one that is nothing but relaxing sounds. So, I want the waterfalls, I want the beach sunsets and things like that, because a lot of people use those to meditate and relax or put their baby to sleep, whatever. But I needed sounds. And a lot of sites actually charge for those sounds. So I was Googling and researching, and I came across that site, and they sound so good on the video. So good. And it was absolutely free. So I thought I'd share that and pass that information along. I also did find the buzzer sounds, the game show buzzer sounds. So when I do my next game night, when people guess the wrong answer, I can just buzz them. That's going to be fun to use. Yes. Let me see. Yes, you do get a lot free with the free version of Canva. I agree. I love that. I actually use that a lot for making my thumbnails. I've used it to do animation. I love Canva. Canva is awesome. Yes, Jazzy Nicole is Zapsplat. That's right. Scrolling back down. Boss Life says, well, Coach Sherry, I try to go paid everything because you get more tools, but it's up to you to decide what you can afford. Free is good, but they don't offer as much. And I agree with that. Because I did start off with the free version of StreamYard, but then I eventually did get the paid version, which I love, because ever since they implemented that green screen feature, and you can record. A lot of times I will record a video, use my green screen feature, have whatever background I want in the background, and then I can upload it. So that's one of the added benefits. Plus, I think you can have a panel with as many as 10 people, which I haven't done that yet. But I have to agree with what Boss Life said on that. And yes, Canva is great for thumbnails and IG posts. Now, I haven't used it for the IG posts yet, but I love the fact that, they have templates there. So sometimes when I'm trying to think, okay, well, what would be a good thumbnail for this particular video, I can actually go into the templates and get inspiration and then come up with a thumbnail from there. So I'm very grateful. I'm actually very impressed with them. I'm not well versed in green screen. Some of the backdrops are very pretty. Oh yes, thank you, Burns. The other thing that I'm trying to get some assistance with is OBS, and Primping Ain't Easy TV has been very instrumental in helping me out with that. And we just been walking through it, talking through it, and slowly but surely getting there. You know, also, you have your balances of everything because I've had to like get with my provider to get my internet strength right. That in itself was a headache because come to find out, I was paying for one version. We ran the speed test, and I was nowhere near the speed that I had been paying for. So I'm like, okay, so how we gonna refund me? Or how y'all gonna credit me? What we gonna do? But then I did finally upgrade, and we're at the right point. And so now I got that down. Now we're just walking through learning OBS because I want to learn OBS. I want to be able to start eventually doing my weekly recaps when I cover the tea on what's trending. I would love to do those live. I would love to do those live, and I would love to have all kind of special effects and really make it more of a show. You know, right now I'm in my infancy, so it is an uploaded premiere. But eventually, because what's that girl's name? Pandy's Hair Candy and Mo. She gonna evolve and she gonna have a show. I'm speaking them things into existence, okay? Yes. Yes, Primping. We've been struggling, but we've got it. Yes. And just learning and bouncing ideas off of one another is such a blessing because sometimes you just need to talk to somebody else and brainstorm it, and then you figure it out. You figure it out. And both parties, gain something from it. I just love it. I love it. Boss Life said, yeah, that's a good one to know. OBS, my next challenge, I'm going to and matter it. New and matter it and find out everything it can do for me. Wait, are you talking about the OBS, Boss Life? OBS is very interesting. I have seen people do some really cool special effects. Like there's this guy that I follow. He will be like walking because he walks, he'll do like his 3 mile walk, I think, and he'll get in like a field of bushes, and then he'll like snap his finger and then he disappears into a smoke cloud. All of that is done with OBS. And I'm like, oh my God, if I could make myself disappear on screen and come through with something slick, I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that. I'm here for all that. I just want to, you know, um, sharpen my craft, if you will. I want to sharpen my craft. And I have so many ideas and things that I want to do. It's just a matter of executing them. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of executing them. So it's still a learning process. It's a learning process still. Yes, girl, Burns, don't let me disappear in no smoke cloud because I will do it. I dream a genie, it'd be I dream a pandy. Oh, goodness. Yes, that was just an example. But, honey, if I could do that, y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. This has been very engaging. I came on with my little things that I was going to talk about, and I ain't even dealt with them. I'm going to get ready to end, but I did want to say prayers go out to the family of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, also known by her initials as RBG. She was an American jurist who served as an associate justice of the U.S. Supreme Court from 1993 up until her recent passing. She was actually nominated by Bill Clinton. So, sending out prayers and condolences to her family. You know, That's been pretty much trending all day since yesterday. Um, there is a lot going on, y'all. We just need to stay safe, stay encouraged, continue to support one another. I know, dude, if I could go, Drew, ooh, if I could disappear into a bottle, that would be dope. That would be dope. Mm-hmm. Get the bottle to get the bottle to live in. No. An in-person bring your laptop, YT workshop, that would be great. Ooh, that sounds nice. Wait, are you doing that, Coach Sherry? I'm just scrolling up trying to catch up with what y'all was saying. Because y'all know I have a tendency to start running my mouth and then I'm not paying attention to the chat. That's a good one to know. OBS. Okay, I saw that. Yes, disappear. And in person, bring your laptop. YT workshop would be great. That is great. That sounds really nice because then you could kind of learn as you go. I'm trying to see when and what day that's going to be on. Oh, it looks like you said as soon as the virus is handled, but they don't have an online starting today. Okay. All right. Last thing I wanted to say, you all, especially if you are a content creator. If you are a content creator and you have been blessed in some type of way, or you have questions, or you have tips or feedback that you want to share, the team that I so graciously participate and sit on the team with, these amazing other 6 people. That is the team DTLD, original 7 creators of Team Drop the Link Day. We are hosting a panel on September 26th, which is what, next Saturday at 6 p.m. That is going to actually be held on Boss Life Online's channel. That is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are one to come to our various Drop the Link Day streams, we will all 7 be there. We will all be on the panel. We will be sharing tips and information specific to building your YouTube presence, okay, and how to be successful on this particular platform. And it's also an opportunity for you to share with us if you have questions, you want to give advice, not necessarily give advice, but give us your feedback and get your questions answered. It is themed conversations and appreciation. So just want to put that out and remind you all to save the date and time. Bye, Boss Life Online. Talk to you later. That's next Saturday. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, your girl is getting ready to go in here and eat me some lunch, do some cleaning, and then I'm going back in my bed, okay? I'm finna watch me some Lifetime. Yes, I am. And I'm finna snuggle up with my husband since he done came home. So you all be blessed. Stay safe out there. Stay encouraged. And enjoy your weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you all so much for joining me this Saturday. I have enjoyed speaking with you all. I am thankful and grateful to all of the tips and information that was shared within the chat. Everybody had valid points. This was great. Okay? Yes, Lifetime. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you guys so much for coming. If you didn't remember to blow dry on my like button on your way in, don't forget to do that. Until next time, guys, I'm Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.